All right, guys, we're about to apply the world's greatest fertilizer today, but I want to just start off right off the rip showing you the secret. Before you put your fertilizer down, you need to go ahead and mow the lawn. All right, you can go ahead. All right, guys, what's going to happen is once you mow it, then you put your fertilizer down, then you water it. Mowing it activates the grass and makes it want to repair itself faster. That's just a cheat code. All right, guys, change of plan. I checked my YardMastery app and it said, do not put down a 24-6. Told me to go with, let me see, 1776 Freedom. So we're gonna go. Whole bag covers 15,000 square feet. That's 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. 3 pounds of this right here, which I think it actually is what, 0.9 or 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet for this product. All right, so Junior went ahead and put it on 14, as you can see. Well, it's hard to see, but it's on 14. So one of the things you need to know is your square foot, and square feet equals width times length. Perfect example, 50 feet by 50 feet is 2,500 square feet. The reason I'm telling you this, guys, do not go and over apply this to a yard that's smaller than what the bag says. So in other words, don't put 15,000 square feet on a 5,000 square foot yard, or you're going to have your grass growing unbelievably crazy. All right, so one of the issues is this too, guys. We did get a fungus. I'm cutting it as low as I can go, 1.5, but we've been getting 6 days of straight up rain with this humidity, and we applied it over other parts of the yard, didn't have any issues, but for some reason the fungicide didn't work like it's supposed to. We're gonna hit it again with some liquid fungicide, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, should be a little thing up in the corner. Click on that and watch that video at the end. So with this light rainstorm headed this way, we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff down ASAP, as fast as possible. I'll let you see it coming out the spreader here. All right, do even applications of this stuff. If you look real closely at the yard real quick, you can see all those little white dots, some of them blue. You can't really tell, but all of that stuff is in there. Remember, one thing I like about the YardMastery fertilizer, it has BioNite in it. If you don't know what BioNite is, I'm gonna make it simple. It's similar to milorganite, so you're gonna get a lot of microbial feeding the lawn at the same time, which is good. So you don't necessarily have to buy a bag of milorganite when you can get 1 bag of YardMastery and pretty much get the same results. So here's a warning, and not so much a warning, guys. If you're using a Scott's spreader, that thing only throws anywhere from 5 feet for the DLX to 3 feet for the Mini. All right, when you're spreading it, it's probably gonna look like it's not coming out enough. If your thing is calibrated right, you should be good. But listen, don't go use a Scott spreader when the yard is somewhat semi-damp, because you're going to get what they call where it sticks to the wheel, and you're just going to have a fertilizer line. It doesn't apply good on wet type grass. Now with this spreader I got, it's perfect. We don't have any issues. Throws it wide, doesn't stick. But I just want to put that out there because some people will be like, oh, it's sticking to the wheels, or it's not spreading properly, or something like that. Guys, it's very important that you spread this evenly. I got a video on how to optimize your fertilizer. Once you go ahead and check that out, I also got a playlist of YardMastery stuff right there. But I personally like the granular over liquid of anything. Matter of fact, my entire lawn care applications has been just granular. The only reason I'm gonna use a liquid is on the fungicide. That's because I got one and I can get rid of it quicker. But granular fertilizer lasts longer to me. It's easy to apply. All you need to do is water it in or wait on some rain, and you should be good. Now don't wait on the downpour. All right, don't wait on the downpour rain, but you can see how it's coming out. All All right, not stick it to the grass. When it rains, it's gonna wash itself down into the soil right there, and then it's going to get activated. Generally, YardMastery fertilizers can last from 30 to 45 days. I've seen where it lasts longer than that on my personal lawn. I almost got 2 months out of Double Dark, but the secret behind that was when I mowed, I mulched my yard, never bag. I mowed twice a week. That fertilizer or the grass falls back down into the lawn, decomposes, and you get a taste of fertilizer again. So if you do that all season, that'll equal 1 fertilization right there. That'll help save some money also. All right, so let me tell you about some lawn myths. Lawn myths are, if you apply your fertilizer right before rain and you get a light rainstorm, it's gonna wash away your fertilizer. That's totally not true. Still gonna be there. What they're talking about is, guys, if you know a gully washer is coming, then I would not apply it at that time. Even if you do, you're still gonna get the quick release to get into the yard versus the slow release. Always buy fertilizer with slow release so you can get, you know, some extended fertilization. The other lawn myth is fertilizer will burn my lawn. Fertilizer does not burn your lawn if you apply no way of watering the lawn or getting it, you know, hydrated, because you will have those issues right there. All right, now as you can see, this stuff is coming out. It's coming out. And always, guys, if you have some residual fertilizer left over, I always recommend putting it back in the original bag and taping it up. Don't just go because you got extra fertilizer, you want to go and throw YardMastery fertilizer again on areas that don't need it. All right, best time to apply fertilizers is when the lawn is dry. I'm not talking about heat dry, but you know, it's dry enough so the fertilizer won't stick to it. 5 and after. Now, lawn care services, they're not going through that. They gonna apply it whenever they show up, not coming back. I'm talking about the DIY people. That's the best time to avoid it. Stick it to the lawn with the dew or excessive heat on it while you're applying it, and you have no intentions of watering it in. Just like clockwork, we got the rain. We got the rain. This is the best thing Mother Nature can do, is provide you with some rain right here, guys. All right, guys, so now that you know how to apply your YardMastery Freedom, it's a good time to apply it. Late spring, early summer, mid-summer, somewhere around there. Even around the 4th of July. That's why they called it 1776. Guys, you're tuned to Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman. I'll talk to you soon.